when it comes to picking headphones, you might pick the wrong set of headphones for what you're looking for. So in this video, we're going to be talking about the BOWERS and Wilkins. I've had these for 3 months now, maybe a little bit past 3 months, but roughly 3 months. And we're going to talk about using these for that long. So the BOWERS and Wilkins earbuds caused a lot of controversy at launch. They're $400. So I got mine. They sold out. Thank goodness I was able to get this color right here because I didn't want the other color. I mean, the other color's nice, but I wanted these. I like the combination with the gold and white. So this is a discussion video on the use of the BOWERS and Wilkins for 3 months, and it's what you think it's going to be. I'm going to tell you that these sound really good still. I'm going to tell you that they still feel good. Phone calls on them are just fantastic. I've learned a lot about these in the 3 months that I've had them, because remember, I use my phone for phone calls, and these earbuds are absolutely fantastic for phone calls. I mean, I can go hours talking on these earbuds, and the comfort is just there. They don't start to feel bad after a while. They don't get, my ears don't get fatigued very quickly. And the length of the phone call. So let me give you an example. I just talked on the phone, and I always put one in at a time when I'm doing phone calls. I always do one at a time. I never do both at the same time. It depends on my environment, if I ever put them both in. Because what I'm doing is I'm prolonging the battery on them. I'm getting the most calls I can get out of them. So what I would do is I would have the right end or the left end. And I talked about maybe 3 to 4 hours, I think, and it dropped about 20 to 25%. That's really good battery. And some people are getting caught up on this, 4 hours and they're dead, because of what the books say for this. You get the real use out of them when you actually buy them and use them. You can't always just look at what it says on paper. So they may claim poor battery life on here, but I just talked for like almost 3 to 4 hours, and they dropped from 100 to 80 or 70, I believe it was, somewhere around there. That's good battery life for a set of earbuds. That's great battery life for phone calls. Now, music is the same thing. I get more than 4 hours of battery life out of these when it comes to the music. I don't know why they rated them so low like that, but I'm definitely getting more than what they're rated at. It depends on how you're using these also. That's going to be the thing. Maybe if you use them both at the same time, you're going to get poor battery life. I don't know. I've used these at the same time. Like, obviously, when I'm doing something, like if I'm going about, I haven't worked out that much with these. And if I'm being honest, it's because they cost $400, and I would hate to drop it and step on it. So I don't know. I'm being honest. I might have did a slow walk with these. Never did anything like a heavy intensive workout with these. I just don't. I've got workout earbuds for that, and that's what I definitely recommend. And not paying $400 for these, and then cracking it and dropping it and stepping on it or something with the buds. So the case itself, it has the feature where you can use it as a Bluetooth receiver. That's something else that I'm not interested in, but I will point that out because people seem to get offended if you don't point out every feature. But like the real world, we don't use every feature of every piece of tech that we have. Nobody does. It's impossible for some of the things we have. There's just so many things because you'll pretty much forget. So with me, I haven't forgotten about that feature. I'm just not interested in it. It's cool that they included that feature to be able to use it as a Bluetooth receiver, but I don't need that, so I don't use it. But it is somebody. There is somebody out there who needs that feature, and they will use it, and they can tell you how it works and if it's functional for them. I personally wouldn't use that. Even if I did need it, I don't think I would ever use it. But wireless charging, everything, I don't use the wireless charging either. I just plug in because it's faster to just plug in. Wireless charging is so overrated in my humble opinion. The only time wireless charging might be useful is if you're putting something down for the night and you're not going to use it again until the next day. Overnight charging. That's it. Wireless charging is super slow. The only fast charging is from OnePlus, I believe. They have that 50-watt wireless charger, and it is blazing fast from what I hear. So I don't use wireless charging. I don't use that Bluetooth functionality with the receiver and all that. I don't do that. I use these for phone calls music media consumption, and that is where they shine, folks. The case itself isn't damaged in any kind of way. I've dropped it, obviously. It didn't chip up, but I've dropped it, because we drop them. They didn't fall out of the box either, out of the case when I dropped it. It stayed in because they're magnetic, and so it is in the case. It goes closed. Once it shuts, that's it. So this has been a good run with these, man. Should you go pay $400? I'll leave that up to you, man. I've had that discussion too many times. There's a bunch of people that get in the comments and tell you that it's not worth it or this just isn't it. But I will say that if you pair these with something that has aptX, you're really going to enjoy the sound that comes from these. And if you pair it to, say, your Mac or any other device that takes Bluetooth, you'll be really happy with the way it sounds. I currently keep them paired with my Surface Duo, and aptX lights up when it comes on with the phone, or the device. So it's good, man. When you have earbuds that cost so much, I personally want to see if they're gonna how long I should be able to get as much life out of these as I get out of some of my other earbuds. But for $400, this is a little steep. But if you're looking for a good high quality sound, that is where these shine. The sound on these, the volume on these, they are really loud compared to some other earbuds I've used. They just have really good sound, and it's a high quality sound. I really like it. The active noise canceling is good. The pass through is good. So when you want to leave them in your ear, you turn that on, and you don't have to take them out of your ear. You can just talk, and you'll be able to hear your surroundings very well. So everything about these, I still like them, man. I mean, I told you guys that I will hold on to these because a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, a few people returned them. They just couldn't see the worth and the value in it. But when I do pair these to something and I need to edit something, they're not as good as my over the ears that I use. But if these were my only set and I had to use these for everything, I think I might be okay with them. They could get the job done. That's what I'll say about that. So if you were still on the fence about the Bowers and Wilkins, here's a 3-month follow-up, folks, on earbuds that cost $400. These are 3 months old. So, man, I don't know what to tell you. If you're on the fence about them, give them a try if you have the bread. I guess it's not even about having the money, because you can buy what you want if you have the money. But if you're interested in some higher quality earbuds for sound quality, these have moved up my list, man. It took a while, to get past my Sonys, but I think comfort and feel is what does it for me on these. They feel better than my Sonys in the ear. The Sonys are a lot bigger. And I still don't have the new Sonys. I planned on getting them, but I was like, I got something else. And then I end up buying a set of Pixel Bud A's. I like those. I'll give you a review on those, a follow-up on those as well. But I think it's a matter of opinion and preference for everything that you see online about earbuds, man. Because especially earbuds. It's on there like with everything. But if you see people saying that something's trash and all that kind of stuff, see how long they had it and see what their track record is for checking out that type of deal. That type of product, and then you'll get probably your answer there. So I try to follow up as much as I can and actually use the products for at least 7 days to 2 weeks straight in order to give you some kind of realistic thoughts on them, even when I follow up. So it's up to you to determine whether you think something is truthful or a sales pitch. I'm telling you that these sound great, and they are in the top 3 for sound quality for me. It's your man Jay. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'm going to cut this camera off now. Take care.